Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Since before, environmental issues are the issues that always hotly discussed. In Indonesia, there are 7 environmental issues, and one of them is the problem of garbage and plastic waste. Plastic waste is the biggest problem, resulting other problems such as polluting and clean water. Based on BPS, it is estimated that plastic waste in Indonesia seas reach 6,8 million tons every year. These plastic wastes are mainly come from factories and organizations that produce goods, especially food factory and household hygiene goods. Many of these organizations do not have proper waste disposal and treatment system, resulting in a lot of waste being wasted and washed into Indonesian seas. In Indonesian seas itself, about the biggest waste found there are plastic waste, which is equal to 6,27,8 gram per meter cubic. This can be influenced by the lack of handling from the local government regarding waste management and sometimes even turn a blind eye to scattered plastic waste. Recycling is the process of collecting and processing materials that would otherwise be thrown away as trash and turning them into new. This is why we need to criminalize individuals and organizations who do not recycle and certainly believe in this motion. Before we step into arguments, I'd like to set the limitation for only organization and industrial waste. There are 3 perspectives I have for this motion. First, moral perspective. Second, environmental perspective. And third, the economical perspective. My first argument will come from the morals perspective as my main argument. Knowing that littering is the biggest problem that Indonesia's citizens done to criminalize, the local government, of course, must have laws and regulation. If a law is formed that will apply to punish people who littering and do not recycle, then the public will feel apprehensive to not recycle. This will have a deterrent effect for organizations that violate the rules as well as provide a good threat to other organizations and individuals that have not received a penalty but intend to commit violation by littering and do not recycling. 2 mechanisms to implement this aspect. First, the punishment for violators is severe, such as minimum imprisonment for 3 months, and second, the fines paid did not result in acquittal for the accused, knowing that people will bribe the officers to let them free from law. By this aspect, surely will also resulting in other aspects, such as economical and environmental, which is why we proudly believe in this motion. My second argument will come from the economical perspective. This argument would define into 3 aspects. First, new way of business. Second, provide a job field. And third, increase state income. Just like I mentioned that recycling is the process of collecting and processing material that would otherwise be thrown away as trash and turning them into new, we're talking about this something new. When there are innovation, there will also business opportunity. This business opportunity will find a new way of business like waste recycling business, which can help large organizations and small people to recycle more easily. This business opportunity will also resulting in job field provider. Why? Business and companies like this certainly require a lot of employees to carry out the task and job provided. By opening a new job field, we can also reduce the number of Indonesia's unemployment, which according to Indonesian Central Statistic Agency or BPS, reached 8,40 million in 2022. Providing new job fields also will affect to Indonesians' people welfare level. But the condition that the salary given must be according to the local UMR in accordance with the law. Here is why criminalized individuals and organizations who do not recycle will also resulting in economical side. The formation of a business certainly carries an obligation to pay taxes, so that the formation of new jobs and business opportunities can have an impact on the country in the financial sector because of the regulation called a taxpayer, whether as a business holder or employees. Taxpayer is where people who have business or work for some organization or industries have to pay certain amount of money to the main government. The result of the two arguments above will have an impact on the environmental, such as reducing waste that will be scattered in Indonesia, both on land and seas. Many environmental benefits of recycling, such as lower of emission from waste landfills, which could harm the environment, lower energy consumption for recycling than using the raw materials, which are beneficial for industries and preserve our ocean, because we all know that turtles often eat plastic waste because they mistake it for jellyfish. We have seen this news for many years that how turtles, how seas animal have always eat plastic, have always stuck in plastic, eat plastic. Why? Because they false accuse this plastic as their food, as jellyfish, as algae, as plankton. They always false accuse this plastic. So this is why we could also reduce the we could also result in preserve our ocean. The reduction in waste as a result of this criminalization will bring Indonesia to a cleaner and more beautiful Indonesia, which will also bring Indonesia down the rank of the dirtiest country by EPI, which is now ranked in 9th in 2022. By these arguments I file, I certainly believe in this motion that we should criminalize individuals and organizations who do not recycle by seeing from moral, by making laws, by making deterrent effect of people, from economical, by making new business opportunity, job fields, and making much more state income, and environmental aspect, which depend on the two aspects above, which is preserve our ocean, lower energy consumption, and recycling will also lower the emission from waste and landfills. By these three aspects, we surely proud to propose our motion today, which is this House would criminalize individuals and organizations who do not recycle. And we certainly proud to make our government think more about this motion, about this proposal of making Indonesia into a better place, Indonesia without plastic waste, Indonesia cleaner Indonesia, where Indonesia could also rank into better cleanest country in the world by EPI. So I think that's all of my argument, and again, we surely proud to propose. Thank you very much for your attention.